How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the very first video update for my new blog here at StephenRausch.com. Alright, first of all, in case you didn't know, Avenue Q is closing in September. One of my sources, really good friend of mine, leaked that information to me about 2 weeks ago, and he asked me not to spread it around. It's kind of hard to keep that kind of thing to yourself, especially when your blog is in part about industry gossip. But, you know, it's a really good show and it's closing and it's kind of sad and that's like a little bit of negative energy. And I was in the middle of auditioning for the national tour, so I didn't really want to post that stuff on my blog anyway. As it turned out, I'm not going to get cast in the national tour, but you know, that's life, that's how it goes. But I did have a really good round of auditions. I gave it my absolute best, and I'm proud of that. The next thing I want to talk about is an audition that my friend Anna told me about. It's for a show called First Day up in Ithaca, New York. I had a super audition, a terrific callback, but I don't know. They said they'd get back to me either way and let me know what's going on, but I just haven't heard back from them yet. Which is usually how things go in the industry when you're not going to get something. I was actually surprised when they said that they would let me know. But either way, it was a really good experience, and just like Avenue Q, you know, I went in there and I did my thing, and I laid all the cards out on the table, and it actually turned out to be really good for me. The next thing I want to talk about is, like, just make sure that you guys are actually getting out there and auditioning. Audition for everything that you possibly can. You always keep moving forward, always find that next audition, you know, and the one after that, and the one after that. Alright, what's the next thing I need to talk about? It is a secret. What I will let you in on, what I will mention, is that it's really cool. A friend of mine contacted me about a certain project that she thinks I'd be really good at. Really good at. Yeah, it's not porn. But, you know what? We'll talk about this later. As the details start to unravel, I'll let you in on what's going on. But until then, it is a secret. Yeah, it's not porn. So, I still don't have a job. I don't know where I'm going to find one. I don't know what I'm going to do for money in the meantime. It's getting really hard to live in New York City without any income. But I keep going out and I keep applying for jobs. I've just not had, you know, any luck whatsoever getting a job in the city, with the exception of Universal Marketing, which I kind of left that hanging in midair from my last blog, but I promise I'll bring all that stuff over to this blog, and I'll tie it all in, and it'll all make sense, and I'll explain what was going on there, and why I'm no longer working there, and why I'm looking for a job again, and yeah. I need money. The last thing I want to talk about is the show that I'm closing today. It's called Samuel and Alistair, Personal History of the Robot Wars. It's a part of the Brick Theater's Antidepressant Summer Festival going on in Brooklyn. Well, it's a radio play about the end of the world. Robots kill us all! And it's just, I love it to death. I've been working up in the sound booth running the board. Stowe Nelson designed the sound for the show. Stowe, you're the man. Anyway, we're closing today, and, you know, it's kind of sad, but, there will be another project in the works sometime soon. And you guys, if you ever want to come to New York and see something, you know, just hop a cheap airplane and come to New York and see something. You can totally crash on my couch. My friend Robbie is coming this weekend. He's going to be crashing on the couch for the 4th of July weekend. And you know what? Hilariousness will ensue. That's it for this post. I'm starting to ramble. I should have cut this thing off a long time ago. So I'm just going to go ahead and call it a post. Bye.
He says that?